I sure hope nobody's watching this.
Within 1 week, I got 2 phone calls. It might have been the same dude. But
Pranking you?
Yeah, it feels like a prank call sometimes.
It was me. Tell me about this Gracie certified. Are you guys Gracie certified? Because I heard you suck if you're not.
Yeah, man. People call me up asking me for a Gracie, like a Gracie Academy what do they call it? Certified training center?
Gracie certified training center. I have one literally. I could walk to one from my house.
And I'm just like, fucking no. Absolutely fucking not. We're not. As a matter of fact, I got a hold of the Gracie Academy because they're doing a training of a law enforcement training in Orlando, I think in October, and it's for law enforcement only. But I deal with a good portion of my students are Leos, or law enforcement officers.
Leos, I love that.
And I wanted to get in on that training. And you know what they wrote back, and they said that no, you can't, because you're not a law enforcement officer. However, if you are if you run a Gracie certified training center, you can go. So
and
basically,
click here to sign up.
Yeah, exactly.
To get your Gracie.
Yeah. So they wanted me to become a Gracie certified training center so that I could have the opportunity to go pay them $800 for a law enforcement training.
I wonder if you could do that and then give yourself that Gracie certification, and you still have to teach their classes. I wonder what that entails. What if you just go take the course, all of a sudden you're Gracie certified? And I get what they're trying to do. I understand it. I think this is what I think about when I think about the Gracie certification stamp, the Gracie competitive stamp. I think that the idea that the Gracie family invented jiu-jitsu at this point is, they were at the beginning stages of jiu-jitsu and in its infant stages. It came from Helio and Carlos and then Fada and all these other people. But a lot of different people trained under Medea too, when they went out and started their own schools way, 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 way back, long time ago. Long time ago, before the Gracie Academy in Torrance was even a flicker in fucking, probably even before, what's his name? The guy who runs the Gracie facility, the dad. Hinner and the brother.
You mean Horion?
Horion. Probably even before Horion was born. Helio and Carlos and other factions of the jiu-jitsu community are already broken off into their own little jiu-jitsu community. So the idea that like the only true jiu-jitsu comes from the Torrance Center is a little bit freaking ridiculous at this point.
That's the issue that I take, because my answer to the young gentleman that called me up, because I guess he's visiting from there and he wanted to come, train. And my answer to him was, no, we're not a Gracie certified training center, but the network I belong to has gotten over 20 guys into the UFC,
right?
A bunch of guys into ADCC, and we do the the self-defense. So if you're looking for real training, it's like,
I'll tell you this too, man. I know a couple of these, and I don't want to say they're inferior, but I know a couple of these smaller Gracie certified facilities, and I've been by them, and they're not exactly the cream of the jiu-jitsu fucking world anymore. You know what I mean? Like, jiu-jitsu has formed into a sport now. It's undeniable. And I don't care what anyone says. I don't give a fuck what you say. Like, people that do sport jiu-jitsu will be fine in a self-defense situation. I will say that again. I will scream it from the mountaintops as loud as I need to. People that do any form, we do agree on that. People that do any form of sport jiu-jitsu will be a dangerous motherfucker in an actual street fight confrontation. End of story, end of discussion. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't even care if you do striking or not. And I don't even care if you know how to do a fucking takedown. I'm telling you this 100%. If you grab onto someone, you hold on to them, and you hug them, eventually it's going to fall to the floor, and eventually that dumb person is going to do something stupid, and you're going to go up, take their back, and choke them to sleep. End of fucking story.
I agree.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'd just like to add that I think, you have jiu-jitsu and you have the applications for jiu-jitsu. And the main three that we focus on at my gym are self-defense, sport, and MMA.
Right.
And you can point jiu-jitsu into any one of those directions, and it's still jiu-jitsu.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, so my answer to anyone that might call in the future is no, we're not a Gracie certified training center. We never will be. And but hey, my professor is Rob Kahn, who's Hoist Gracie's first black belt. So you do the math,
Right.
you know?
Figure it out. Let us know what you think. I
Exactly.
hope you go find someone better. Probably some purple belt that has the stamp on his gym to get people to come in.